Hi everyone, welcome to Honey Drops Tarot. This is a reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Aquarius, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate it. Just a quick note, please do not fall for any scammers. I will never reach out to solicit for a private reading. I do offer private readings, and if you're interested in signing up for one of those or in making a donation, you can find that information in my Buy Me a Coffee link, my official Instagram and TikTok, all listed in the About section of my YouTube page. And I thank you so much in advance. Aquarius, I hope that you're doing well. These readings are all about the messages from the person on your mind. I'm going to be using 2 decks for your reading today. The first one for the overall energy is coming from the Human Spirit Oracle deck, and for the tarot portion of the reading, the Pulp Tarot. The cards have been pre-shuffled. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. What messages, please, Spirit, do you have for Aquarius, the person on their mind? Number 22, which is a master number. And the word is wallflower. I feel like this came out at some other point for you. Maybe I'm making that up. Wallflower. So a wallflower, you can see here the hands over the mouth. It's crazy because these are all about the messages from the person on your mind. The person on your mind actually really is finding it difficult to communicate with you. I'm not sure yet who this person is to you. I immediately, like, my instinct wanted to say it's somebody who has feelings for you, like a crush, but that's not concrete in my mind's eye. Although I'm looking at, this is like a flower design here, but all I saw was this, which looks like a heart. Whoever this person is, anytime we see wallflower energy, it's kind of like somebody shy, finding it difficult to communicate, timid almost, which for an Aquarius, dare I say, is not the most attractive quality. Aquarians are relatively bold, entrepreneurs, leaders, trailblazers, who kind of don't have time for people who are not on the dance floor dancing, but kind of hugging the rails of the walls. I like see myself, the younger version of myself, like in my early 20s, going to concerts. And like everybody's dancing in the middle of the floor and I'm just like standing on the side, like, what am I doing here? That's kind of what I saw in my mind's eye. You know, are you going to get on the floor and dance with Aquarius or not? Kind of what I'm saying to your person. That's not what you're saying to your person. I don't even know if you have clocked this person, that if you even know who they are. I have a suspicion you do know who they are. And there's something within your instincts that kind of has told you that this person might be observing you, because now I feel a little Page of Swords energy, a little bit of spying. Maybe they're just trying to figure you out. Maybe they've observed something about you that they want to express. You know, it doesn't have to be romantic, but somebody I think is admiring you from afar. But maybe there's something going on that they want to tell you, but they're finding it difficult. The very first thing I'm going to ask Spirit, because I don't have a layout, I'm just going to ask Spirit, let's get to it. What is the thing that they want to say to Aquarius? Whoa. Okay, so a gazillion cards just fell out, and I'm not taking all of that. It's like half the deck. It's been a long time since emergency response vehicle made a sound through my reading. It's like, you got to listen to this. The one card that flipped out first was the number 1. of the major arcana, the Magician card, the Master Manifester, the person with all the power of all four suits of the tarot at their disposal. Person in magician energy is somebody who can make their dreams come true, make their manifestations come true, pool all their resources to help them along their way. I think this person sees you as the magician. I think you feel, especially because the Wallflower card came out, I feel like they feel a lot smaller than you. They feel, which, you know, is not necessarily a great place to be. We shouldn't put people on pedestals, but I think maybe this person puts you a little bit on a pedestal, especially if they see you as a magician energy. Literally making magic happen, making things appear out of thin air. The rabbit out of the hat, Spirit just said, the rabbit out of the hat. I'm trying to listen for, they don't want me to move on from this card yet. See how, I never noticed this before, but like kind of above his head, there's this like mosaic of flowers, like flower, kind of like this. Why is that relevant? I've been saying this expression of somebody getting their flowers. It's like getting their recognition, getting their praises, somebody singing their praises. It's almost like this person wants to give you your flowers. They're full of flowers. They want to give you their flowers, but something is stopping them. What is stopping this person from communicating? It's really difficult for them to communicate. Okay. 3 cards came out. The first one is the Five of Wands, which is a very troublesome card. And you can see here everybody's kind of fighting against each other. But I asked the question, what is stopping your person from communicating? They're all up in their head and they're with what they should do. Because the Wands cards are fire energy in the tarot, and it's all about action, or in this case, inaction. They are at odds with themselves about what they want to communicate to you. But I don't know why. And just take it as it resonates, right? Just take it with a grain of salt. But this is something, I'm getting this kind of side plot line where this person is seeing something happening that might be undermining you. Now, I'm not saying they're undermining you. I'm just saying they're seeing something that might be undermining you and your magic in some way. And they are really deliberating with themselves of whether or not they should tell you. And with the Sun card, cast light on the situation. Because I feel like this is the random element over here, Knight of Pentacles. This is not them and this is not you. This is like a third party. Knight of Pentacles is normally, because I'm only taking uprights, Knight of Pentacles is an authentic person. Authentic to what end, though, I don't know. It could all be in this person's head, because they do have a lot of flowers going on when their crown chakra. I don't know if it's the Spirit just like clouding their judgment. I would take whoever this is, Aquarius, with a grain of salt. Because I don't feel like this person is out to do any harm, but I feel as though there's a need to be a little cautious. Because the wallflower character in, let's say it's an office scenario, the wallflower character is somebody who hears everything and says nothing, right? Not like in a high priestess energy kind of way, where the high priestess is like super psychic. That's not what this is. The wallflower is somebody that goes to all the meetings, they might take notes, but they don't really speak up. But they watch people, they can see all the micro expressions, they hear all of the gossip and the side conversations in the hallways where you are not present. So I feel as though, yes, this person may be able to shine a lot of light on a scenario having to do with a third party, but maybe they don't have the full picture of what's going on, and they might cause more detriment. They might cause more chaos. Now, I don't think that's their intention. I don't think that this is a bad person. Actually, I don't think that this is a bad person either. But I do think that they're deliberating. I just don't want you to be surprised if somebody approaches you in the next few weeks or whatever in this kind of scenario. Now, it could be a neighbor. It could be a neighbor. Like, oh, you know, Cindy's dog down the street pees on your lawn, and I just wanted you to know. It's like something like that. I don't know where that came from, but, you know, it's like they're debating on whether or not they should insert themselves into a situation. I think that you're aware of this person. I think you're aware that they really like you. You know, maybe if this is a neighbor situation, maybe you're really nice to them. Maybe you enjoy their company, but it's kind of like neighborhood gossip. I'm feeling like kind of gossipy, because now Spirit is drawing my attention to this crystal. This is a fire quartz crystal, which is for goddess energy and for gossip dispelling. I have a lot of crystals on my desk. Like, there's lapis here, there's a lot, but Spirit honed in on that one, and so I was called to pick it up. Okay, let's get some more. What is at the heart of this? Five of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. Like a little bit of isolation, being left out in the cold, being left out of the conversation. So it's almost a situation where maybe the person is seeing this happening, collaboration between you and the Knight of Pentacles, and they're feeling a little bit of a wallflower. They're feeling left out. They're feeling a little forgotten. Again, I want to emphasize that I don't feel like this is a bad person. The Sun card did show up here. So I feel as though they're coming, they want to come from a good place. And maybe that's why they've waited so long to talk to you, because they don't want to be a gossip. Maybe that's it. They are deliberating. They're fighting with themselves. This is fighting with themselves over what to do. What else do they want to say? Ace of Pentacles. Here are the flowers again. Look at all those flowers. Okay, some of these flowers, especially the ones at the bottom there, look like poppies. Poppies can be problematic. Right, they make a lot of illicit substances out of poppies. Now I'm seeing the Wizard of Oz. I don't really know how that's relevant. I just wanted to say it out loud, the Wizard of Oz. Ace of Pentacles talks about a brand new beginning, and it's something that comes from spirit. I need another clarifier because I'm trying to figure out whose perspective I'm looking at right now. Page of Swords. What didn't I say I saw the Page of Swords? Yeah. This person is watching and is a little nosy, and now it's like they see your brand new beginning. So if you, let's say this is the neighbor situation and you just moved into the new house in the neighborhood, your brand new beginning. They're the ones with the prying eyes looking out their own window behind the blinds, like, oh, what's going on over there with Aquarius? And oh, you know, I see Mr. Smith down the street trying to help them fix their garage, and you know, maybe I should say something like, because Mr. Smith tried to fix my garage and he didn't really fix it properly, and now I'm left with a garage that doesn't close. Like, I don't know, that's so silly. It's a silly example, but it's something like that. So it's like they want to come from a good place, but the act of inserting themselves might cause some issue. They haven't yet, though. They haven't yet. That's why they're the wallflower. So what is Spirit's advice? This is a very strange reading, but what is Spirit's advice to Aquarius? Justice. Wow. Number 11 of the Major Arcana. This is Libra energy. There's nothing you need to worry about, because karmic balance and karmic justice are here to kind of, it's like, here I come to save the day. Mighty Mouse is on his way. That's a very old cartoon, Mighty Mouse. That might resonate with you. Spirit, like, karmically speaking, whatever the players are in the situation, you will remain the victor. Like, you have the sword of truth. You don't have to worry about, because if it's like, if anybody tries to do anything underhanded with you, it's gonna like bounce right back to them like a boomerang. We don't wish this upon anybody. It's just karmic balance. Things will move in your favor. You don't have to worry about it. But I would say that you have probably noticed this person, and I think they are in your periphery. They're in your periphery. I would not ignore them, but I also would not pay them too much mind at the same time. Just clock them, like have them on your radar. That's your reading, Aquarius. Kind of a strange one, but I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Please hit the bell notification to be updated as to when I post new readings. Thank you, Aquarius.